Man,
And surprised I'm the one drinking water.
you're drinking water. I need to get back on water. So it's been rough, dude. It's been rough. I kind of been drinking it too much. The past few days. Well, not few days. I haven't been drinking like that, but probably normally. I mean, probably more than often. Because we had 4th of July just passed.
I was turned all the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. We had Juneteenth, so
All the way again.
yeah. Did your job let you off for Juneteenth? No, they didn't.
No.
Damn.
Next year, because it's a federal mandate, it will be.
Mm.
See, but then that's you gonna let us off, but we don't know why you're not teaching us about it.
Yeah, ain't that something?
What?
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Let's talk about that for a little bit. So that's really an issue with me, dude. That's really an issue with me, and I've been trying to not think about it too much. But like, how is it like? We're not asking for a national holiday. We're not asking for it to be a federally mandated holiday. Like we want shit done. Like we need shit done. We need laws put into play that will protect us, particularly protect us against the police. Like we don't want off. You know what I mean? And to be honest, some black people were taking off Juneteenth regardless. So it's like, look,
Yeah, the people know it was our holiday. Come to work. Where is
it was
every?
super facts.
I
Yeah,
don't see one POC here.
yeah. What is this? What are they doing? They all at the same barbecue? What the fuck is going on here? I don't get anything done. So yeah, man. Yeah, I don't like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, there was something, dude. Oh, there was something I just found out about yesterday. Okay, let's get the drops out the way.
Okay.
Through Twin Lines podcast. I don't know what episode this is. Episode. Nobody knows what the episode is. Hold on, real quick. Speak between the lines. Let me see. Episode 140. I'm gonna say 148 because on the Podbean it says that our last episode was 147.
Yeah,
and it says credit is a tool. So we don't have an episode like floating in the wind somewhere because you was.
Oh, so just because I was out of pocket one time.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to see if this making sense.
It's 148 this time. It's a legit 148.
All right. Okay. Speak Between the Lines podcast, episode 148. This is your boy King Abe signing in.
Joined with J Rock.
Yes, man. Our guy Rez is out. He's out for today. Took a fam trip to California, dude. Took a fam trip to California, dog. It looks like they're enjoying it. Erica, his wife, she's posting up a lot of pictures of the kids at the beach and stuff, big kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, good for him. It's good to take a vacation. It's good to take a vacation sometime.
I'm definitely looking forward to maybe getting out doing something later this year.
You got something in mind? What you want to do?
Sin City.
Really.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because I haven't been on a legit vacation, and like ever since I've been doing my current job as a coach teaching, it's like I haven't had a need to. I haven't had to want to like, okay, I just need to be off this random day.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I got time back. So like, oh, let me go and use it.
Yeah, man. Shit, use that time.
Let me go duck off real quick.
Sin City's gonna be dope. Sin City. Oh, we was talking about going to Sin City. That's right. Yeah, we gotta do that. It's hot right now, dude.
That's why I said later. Feel like
it's hot
shit. People's shoes melting on fucking concrete. No, sir.
No, for real? Or is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
No, for real. Like, people like it was a order one day because it's like I forgot. I think it went to like 112, where they gave a warning that you cannot walk barefooted because you'll get second-degree burns on your feet.
Nah, man, hell nah. Look, it gets hot in Texas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, Texas is being spoiled right now. We being super spoiled, dude. Like, it's July. Like, we're used to 97, 98, 100. You know what I mean? But, dude, I think it's like, 80-some degrees outside? It's been raining. It's cool.
Normally I don't like this rain, but like right now,
Listen, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking it.
Listen, bro. See, look, we see we don't talk about the good sides of global warming. You hear me? Like we always talk about the bad sides. Look, I'm telling you right now, being in Texas, if this is global warming causing all this cool weather, say, man, look, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yo, because it is hot as hell normally.
Man, for real. But we know our time is coming.
Man.
You know our time is coming. But this is really below normal here, dude. Like it's below normal. I think it's supposed to rain in the next few days too. So
oh no, yeah, we're definitely gonna get caught back up in September. September's going to tighten this back up. I'm not looking forward to it. But, you thought something was a joke?
Yeah. Nah, exactly. Oh my drink. Yeah, for real, man. Man, 4th of July just passed, dude. What did you do? It was all right.
Drink.
That was it.
Pull up, drink. Pass
Headshots.
Drink.
You at the crib by yourself, or did you go somewhere?
No, I actually went to go kick it with my brother on the 4th, who I haven't seen since the start of the pandemic. So that shit was dope. And then this past Sunday, I went into my other brother, and it was his first time barbecuing. So I actually ate barbecue with him and his wife.
Nice.
So that shit was nice. So I just been around family, man.
Been chill around family. Did you bring anything? Did you bring anything to the cookout? You just showed up and ate all the food and left.
I'll take it.
Bro,
so the only reason why I didn't was because it was their first cookout that they did. So they already had the food cooked. It's already been marinated. So
I feel that.
Normally I do. So for the other one, I brought a bottle of Jack and some Crown Royal.
I feel that. Hey, speaking of liquor, are you a tequila drinker?
I haven't had tequila since I was young.
You haven't?
It's been like a decade since I had tequila.
Really? So there's this tequila going around called Casamigos. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it? It's been going around. It's been all on social media. I haven't had it. I've been meaning to get a bottle, but I just don't go to the liquor store like that. But apparently, like, this shit is like supposed to be on like some Don Julio type shit.
See, that's gonna bring the devil out of me, and I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, I'm just like,
well, actually,
Casamigos.
I may try it.
I think I might too. I have to have a reason to, man. Like I said, I just don't buy alcohol, so I have to have a reason to go there. Maybe we can use that as an excuse. Let's get together one time.
Definitely, because like normally I'm very strict. It's either Crown or it's Hen. That's my normal
brown
drinking.
And brown. Yeah.
Brown and brown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get something that I know I'm gonna be mellow, I'm gonna be chill with.
Yeah.
I don't need none that's gonna be like, what? See that?
Yeah.
I'm ready to jump off.
Folks be lit off that Casamigo. So I think we're gonna try it because we're supposed to be getting together for one episode.
Oh yeah.
Like actually getting together. You know, we've been doing this
virtual campaign.
Yeah, StreamYard for a minute.
I'm not even gonna say their name. I'm still upset with them.
Who? Upset with who?
StreamYard.
Are you?
They came in clutch at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's like, people actually need us for a change.
Yeah, man. They started tripping with some of what they was offering. So, yeah, it is what it is. So we'll have to get together, do an episode at least once. But that'd be cool, man.
Definitely.
So wins and losses?
Dubs and L's. That's okay. So I actually have a win this week. So
dope.
My job started a mentor program. So I actually met with my mentor last week, and it's going to be a recurring thing. But it's been a minute that I actually had somebody that is. So first of all, it's somebody who I already know. Is like some people got connected with random people who they had never dealt with. So I've already had some dealings with this guy for the past past like 3 years, really. So now it's a one-on-one actual mentoring session, like this straight truth. I'm like, oh, really? It's like this. Word. I need to be looking around. When I'm supposed to be this, I need to be paying attention to everybody else. So it's really interesting when management pulls back the curtain some to actually let you know some of the stuff that they really look at, and some of the stuff that they watch that you don't think that on that they're watching. Because like one thing that was interesting, like, hey, if you had to go ask somebody about me, who would you ask? I'm like, people in your department. So okay, but who do I associate with when I'm not in the department? I don't know. So so you're not being observant at work. And then he brought all, he's asked me. So and then he's like, okay, who am I with? He's like, okay, I see you with this. God damn, y'all be looking like that.
So they watching who you even associate with at lunchtime and shit. Really?
I'm like, that was really, it was really eye opening for me because like you don't think that. You think once I hit my break, it don't matter.
You definitely think that.
Or if I'm just in the lunchroom, and this kikiing that okay, he just on lunch. But nah, people really be watching.
People still look at you. What? You ain't even on the clock like that. I mean, well, I guess you kind of are, but you ain't because it's my lunch hour. So they still check you out. I wonder what the reason is. I wonder what the reason is for, and I wonder if that plays into you advancing in the company.
Definitely.
So even who you kick with at lunch.
Well, I wouldn't say who you kick with, but the way that you interact. When nobody, when you think nobody's watching, because that's when your integrity really shows up. Because it's really easy to be that person when people are watching, but who are you when nobody's looking at you?
Right.
When you think nobody's looking at you.
When you think no one's looking at you.
Yeah, so I was like, oh
wow. Like how you dog finna tear up my shit. Hold on, bro. You okay? You can knock over the camera. But who are you if I see you out at Taco Cabana, you know what I'm saying, on the lunch or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's actually a good point. That's interesting. See, I work from home, so they don't even be checking for us like that. At least I don't think they do.
Hey, turn the camera right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, because my team lead tried to pull that little. He's tried to pull that little stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll be blacked out. Mic muted, no cam. 0 dark 30 in that mug. He's like, hey, John, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. Pop on my mic. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Just, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, you good.
See, bro, this is why. This is why I don't let dogs into my room. Because then they want to be all out and stuff. See, now you can't come back in. Okay, that's what's up though, man. That's actually a good win. So, is this a thing that's supposed to be going on, or is it like a 30-day, 3 months, 6 months?
3 months. But my mentors already told me, like, hey, this is just going forward, period.
You and him.
He's like,
that's dope, man. That's good. He's looking out for you.
Until you get to where you want to be, I'll be right there. Because he's like, I've helped other people, but to actually help somebody who looks like me, move forward because we need that.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's good stuff. Well, I hope that definitely works out for you. How do you feel? I know you know him. Are you comfortable with sharing some of the I don't know, issues that you may or may not have with the position or all that stuff? Is that what that's supposed to be about?
It can be, but no, I definitely do feel comfortable just open up if there's something that I have an issue with. I feel comfortable. I could have that one-on-one conversation, and it not go past that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Need people like that. It's good when you can trust people at the company that you work for that are in a higher position than you are, because a lot of shit can be cutthroat.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So that's what's up. That's good shit, man. So I got a few wins. Then I got an L. So I know we don't typically do this, but I kind of like to share all three. So
go ahead. We got plenty of time because normally we take 15 minutes on wins and losses. So we got all the time in the world for it today.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So first win, big win. I paid off my motherfucking car, bro.
Hey,
Like officially, last
what car notes?
payment, last payment, account closed, bro. Type of shit. Like the only thing I'm waiting on is the title to come in the mail, dog. But yeah, car's paid off, man. Feels good, dude.
Are you more excited knowing that next month there is no payment, or just the feeling of it being paid off?
I think, you know what? I think it's more so the excitement of having a check come and knowing that I don't have to allocate so much money to one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even when I paid it off, and the account shows zero or closed because you know it was officially done with. Like it was a feeling of like, whew, it's done. Finally, like cool. But then like right after I paid off my car, I was still broke because I didn't have money because I put so much into that last payment because I wanted it finally done. Yeah. But when the check on the first came, and I was like,
grown man type check.
I'm like, oh, okay. This what this feel like. So yeah, man. So it's definitely been a journey, dude. I'm excited. It's like it's almost like a what now feeling. You know what I mean? Because my mind has just been so pay off debt for the last 2 years. Like that's been my mindset. And so that's kind of starting to shift. Well, I have to shift it right into doing some other shit and kind of spreading my money out more since all of it's not going into debt. But yeah, dude, it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a little exciting. So so that's paid off, officially paid off. Had to wash it one time, you know what I'm saying? Get the interior detailed one good time.
That car had been washed in the past year.
You know what I'm saying? The car had dirt and bird poop on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cleaned up. You know what I mean? Alani got her goldfish all in the back seat and stuff, had to get that cleaned up. But yeah, man, so it feels good. Yeah, so the car's officially paid off. I said what I was gonna do was I kind of want to talk about that journey a little bit and just kind of what I've learned from it. Paying off my credit card and ultimately like paying off my car and becoming debt free. But Rudy was like, wait until we're all together.
Yeah.
Like not on the computer. Like wait until like we're all together and we can have that conversation. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I'm really excited for that conversation. I hope it helps somebody out. But yeah, man, car's officially paid off. So,
ooh, boy, I feel that.
Car's paid off. And I just think back to the times where I would come on the episode and be like, yo, this car's kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Like ass. So yeah, man, to be finally over that hill is pretty dope. Another win. Xbox and PS have been sold out. It's been tough to get. I caught 2 PS5s and an Xbox Series X. So
I'm finna jump off this podcast right now. Yo, I am done. The guy got 2. I can't get any of these hoes, man. Then I'm like, yo, I'm finna come this weekend. Hey, they already sold.
They sold, man. They gone. All 3 are already gone. So yeah, I was able to cop a PlayStation 5 this series because apparently that's a popular one, and then the Xbox X series. They're tough to get. They're tough to get. I'm not a gamer, so I mean,
clearly they're not. Clearly,
no, they are. There are people who've been looking for this shit since it dropped. You know what I mean? And they haven't been able to get their hands on it. And so, man, I looked up one day, dude, and caught like an Xbox and a PS5 at the same time, and then turned around and copped another PS5. And I was just like,
So how hard did you plus on these 3 systems?
How hard did I plus?
Yes, sir.
So I didn't plus. Well, I mean, so on one, I didn't plus much at all.
Yeah.
On one PS5, I didn't really even plus too much. I did a little bit, but not too much. But I think one PS5, it went for, so retail is $541. You know, with tax included. I think I got $780 for that one.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then an extra $100 for the Xbox X. So,
I mean, you plus, but like not. So check. Here's why I asked that question, because it's a store that they had like 7 or 8 PlayStations, right? They're like, hey, it's like, hey, yo, you got them? Like, yeah, we got plenty. I'm like, okay, but like, here's the deal: you have to get 2 games, and you have to buy a controller with. I'm like, okay, bet. Yeah. We're only talking about 700.
Yeah.
You know, they say I get there. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be 1,100 plus that. I said,
it's nasty.
I said, well, wait. So 1 PlayStation, 2 games and controller. The games are 50s, the controllers are 50. So that's 500 plus 150. That's 650,
bro.
With tax, we should be talking about maybe 7.
Yeah.
If y'all nasty with it, maybe 715. I don't know. No, we're selling the PlayStation for 8.
11. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You say what?
Nasty.
You're selling for what?
Nasty. It's nasty out here in these streets, bro. And I didn't realize how nasty it was, dude. Like, dude, typically around this time, like, you should be able to find, like, if you want to just hop online or just go to the store, you should be able to find them. Dude, no, you cannot find these motherfuckers nowhere at all.
Man, I said, like, I could get it if I was like a pawn shop or if I'm buying it from somebody. You're the store. You ain't buy for full retail. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here,
bro. Exactly.
Now with Walmart.com, I almost went to the store and punched somebody out because Walmart has like third-party vendors that sell on there too.
Yep.
They said a G.
Easy.
Just for the system.
Easy.
I said, if y'all don't kiss my ass.
Easy. Dude, it's easy. It's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, like, how many people want the system, and it's ridiculous how Sony can't even meet the demand.
I'm surprised that people are actually buying it for these juice prices.
People are getting upset. I mean, they're getting not upset. They're getting impatient. Yeah, they're getting impatient. They're getting impatient. They're like, look, man, I've been trying to get this shit since December. It's not happening. Who has it? Because I want to play it. Because now all the games are coming out.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I had the 7 Plus, and I didn't upgrade till last year.
Yeah,
I ain't got no problem waiting.
Nah, for real, dude, for real, man. And that just, because that just made me think about how much COVID has really affected stuff outside of just people getting sick.
Oh yeah,
because we didn't hear anything really about how it would affect, industries. Like we knew stuff. People had to close up. You had to stay inside. You had to not go on cruises. But dude, like the shortage of PlayStations and Xboxes, like they said that the PlayStation, the toughness to get the PlayStation is supposed to last until the second part of 2022. The second part of 2022, bro. And it's just like COVID has really just messed up stuff, because the thing is, it's a chip shortage. Like the chip that they use in the PS5 is a shortage. I mean, there's a shortage in the development because stuff had to be closed for COVID.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that same chip they use in PlayStations, they use in
Xboxes.
Yep, they use in Xboxes. They use in TVs. They use in cars. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same type of chip. So it's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. So, like, when I got one, I was like, oh shit, like, I got one, because motherfuckers has been waiting, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So it's pretty wild. Man, if you want one, dude, you can't just go to the website. You got to get like Twitter alerts, bro. You got to.
I'm cool with waiting till Black Friday of 2022 at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like it's not that many games I just have to play, and then I if I need to upgrade my TV too. So it's like because like ain't no point of playing a next gen system on a last gen TV. Come on, man.
That's how they get you, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's how they get you.
They said, well, this PlayStation 4K, your TV barely got 1K in
it. Yeah, man, what you doing? Yeah, 720, bro. You can't come out here with a PS5 on 720. What you doing, man?
They said, yo, we had 720 when you graduated from high school in 04.
Yeah, for real. So, yeah, dude, man. Yeah, y'all grabbed a PS5. I'm not a gamer, so I'm getting rid of them. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at it.
You know what I mean? Like, and I guess when it dies down, I'll probably grab one. Even though I'm not really a big gamer, but I hear the games are fun. I'm just not a big gamer.
And well, it's weird because like I've been a gamer all my life, right? And it's nowadays it's like I play it because I have it, but it's not the same the way it was growing up. I'm like, man, is this the best y'all can offer?
Yeah, really, it's like that.
Like GoldenEye was hidden back in the
day. For real, huh?
So it's like games visually are better, but it's like it's just not the same to me.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even just be. I just had to have the next game. It's like I just want it because that's been my life.
Right.
So it's like I may get like 2 or 3 games a year now, maybe 4 on a good year.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna see, man. I got GTA 5 digital on my Xbox One.
That bitch shit.
It does, but I don't be on it like that.
Man, when GTA comes cross-platform, holla at your boy.
Facts. What is that? Warzone is like that. Warzone is lit cross-platform. That's just lit. So,
ever since that one time I got tore up on Warzone, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Play 3 rounds, I got 1 kill. Nah, I'm good.
Right. So, so 2 wins. My L is my computer crashed, bro. Like it's officially done. Bitch it'll half-ass come on. This is the second time that the motherboard has gone out on it, and I'm not even gonna replace it, bro. Like I'm over it.
Yo, but when you look at the endurance this computer has had,
dude, I had it since early 2011.
That's why I'm like, it's been a decade. Normally, technology is not supposed to last that long.
You know what I mean, bro? Like I've had this for a minute.
Yo, this computer has been struggling since we started this podcast.
Facts.
It's been on this last leg for a minute,
bro. I will be on Google Chrome and that shit will get hot. Do you hear me? Like the shit is. This shit is wild. I couldn't even be mad. It was like the video started blacking out. I was like, you know what?
It's about right.
It's okay. I got my iPad now. Like it's fine. Like it just is what it is. I just want to be able to take the hard drive out, still have access to everything on it, and the computer just be what it is. So yeah, man. So
that's crazy. Like I've had 2 computers since we started this podcast.
Hey,
so you definitely you had a nice little run.
Yeah. Hey, no, I can't. That's why I said I can't be mad, dude. I'm the guy. I will hang on to shit. Like before I got my iPhone 12, I had an iPhone 6. Like I'll hang on to shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the nigga that's gonna go out and need the newest thing. Yeah. So yeah, man. So that's my L. So man, dude, really quick, dog. We gotta give a shout out to the Sweets, Alex and Jazz, man.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Yeah, yes. Shout out to the Sweets. Shout out to Alex and Jasmine Sweet. Jazz got a bun in the oven.
Lord, you know what I mean? She really got something sweet coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So congrats to them, dude. If you listen to some of our earlier podcasts, we had Jasmine and Alex on. Great couple, amazing couple. Just talking about Black business and entrepreneurship, and really getting out there and getting your foot in the game about starting your own thing and not providing your own, or not depending rather on your own your job's income as your only source of income. So they hopped on, man. Alex
killed it.
Yeah, killed it. Yeah, killed it, dude. Alex has been on the show. He's been on. He came on when we did the Jordan series. He's been on a few times. You know what I'm saying? Was in the fantasy football league. You know,
well, wait,
it didn't go too hot for him.
I'm about to say, was he even in the league? Come on now, like just because he's a friend of the show, we don't got this. You know, we don't got to lie about it.
Yeah, man.
Did he even make the playoffs? I'm just wondering. And if he did, I think it was more of a pity spot.
Yeah, right.
Because somebody stopped playing. It's like, I guess Alex can get this last game.
Yeah, man. So yeah, dog. Yeah, man. So you a fool. I hope you hear this.
The same thing happened this year if we play again, so it's all good.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna do it again this year. But shout out to them. We got some like a care package or something, dog. Alex be fucking with us, so we gotta maybe put something together, send them.
Oh, definitely.
Them, you know what I mean? Something. But yeah, congratulations to y'all too. Alex checked out our last episode too. Matter of fact, about when we were talking about credit.
Yeah, credit's fire.
Yeah, man. It's just if you know how to leverage it versus just using it because you think it's free money, you know, it can really play into your advantage. So, yeah, man. Yeah, congrats to them. So I was wanting to ask you this, bro. I know. So there's this show out called Manifest, right?
Yes, sir.
It's called Manifest. It's really hot on. It's hot on Netflix right now. It's like I think at one point it was the #1 watch show in the U.S. And so what it's about, I'm not gonna give the show, but what it's about is this plane takes off from Jamaica, goes through some weird storm, and then when it lands, it's 5 years into the future on the ground. Yeah. But the people on the plane haven't aged at all, right? So where the people on the plane think that it's only been 3.5 hours from a flight to Jamaica, from Jamaica to wherever, it's been 5 years. You know, people going. I mean, you know, they've gone missing. People have done searches, couldn't find them. People moved on with their lives, right?
They should have called Cleo for this bum o'clock reading.
Yes. Seriously, man. So there's been a few things that are taking place on the show, and I'm not gonna give too much to the show, but I would highly recommend it because it is a good show.
Yeah, no, that definitely is fire.
So there's one scenario on the show, and this is actually how I was even introduced to the show. So, and I want to ask you this because I think it's interesting. There was one family on there, mother, wife, son, daughter. Right. Well, there was an opportunity for them. So what happened was, I think their plane got overbooked. Their original flight got overbooked, and so they were like, so the airline was like, well, if you take a later flight, we'll give you $1,000, right? And so the father and the son elected to take the later flight, and the mother and the daughter went on and went off, right?
Yeah.
So son and father stay back. Son and father gets on the plane, and they're on the plane that goes through the bad storm, right?
Yeah.
So they land 5.5 years in the future. Mom is 5 years older. Daughter's 5 years older. But the mom has since then moved on and is now dating someone else because she thinks that her husband had died because he had been missing for 5.5 years.
Yep.
So
old Danny boy.
hubby pull up, you know what I'm saying? Danny at the spot, like, who are you? So I wanted to ask you, because like I said, this is how this, before I even watched the show, Ashley gave me this scenario. And she kind of looked at me sideways because like
wow. Let's see if we can get our boy back in here real quick. Because we lost a little connectivity. 1 second. Yo, oh God. This man is on the last. We thought he said, "Yo, I'm gonna get one more shot at this laptop."
Bro, I don't know, the browser just crashed. I don't know what the hell happened, dog. Come on, man, don't do this. You an iPhone 12, all right? Like, you shouldn't be getting hot. Goddamn me, you the newest thing out. I don't even do new shit like this.
Shit.
So dude comes back and his wife has moved on. And so I wanted to ask, really, y'all, and I think we're probably going to ask Woody the same thing when he gets back. But I want to ask you, let's say that you're on this flight that goes through the storm. No, let's not even say that. Let's say that you're the person that moved on. So you're on the ground, you moved on, and your spouse, who's been gone for 5.5 years, comes back. Right? Do you leave your relationship to be with your husband that you thought was dead?
Well, for my wife, who I thought was dead, but yes.
Your wife, yeah.
I'm about to say what we not finna do is fuck this part up.
Like, yeah, I'll be with that nigga. Like, nah, yeah.
And that's a hard question.
That is, and I mean, shoot, man. Let me pour me another drink while you get your thoughts together. You know what I mean?
Man, that's a very hard question, because when you first, I'm like, would I expect that person to stay? But then when you flip it, it's like, would you stay?
Yeah, would you stay? That's why.
How faithful there. Would you be? So
yeah, we starting there.
So, like I said, because I have seen a lot of other show. I know that there was issues in the marriage before they left, but it wasn't.
We ain't
okay. God damn.
Hey, my nigga, we ain't asking all that. We are asking what Jared would do. We ain't talking about no.
Okay, so
briefing of what the show's talking about, because we don't want to give up the show.
Okay.
So we gotta leave it here on episode 1. We gotta.
Okay, so let me ask this question then.
Yes,
with
sir.
the new relationship, is it just dating that's serious, or is it married?
Well, so let me tell you this, because it was presented to me as they were married. Like I was not only was I married, I'd had another child with the woman. That's how this show was presented to me. So
God damn.
So you can understand like how I was like, okay, well, hold on, like I don't know. But in the movie, I'm assuming she's just dating the guy.
Yeah, I don't think they're married, but man, if I'm married to both of them, to both women,
yeah, you would move. Yeah, you got married. You thought your wife had died in a plane crash, right? And so you remarried. This isn't the show, but this isn't how the show goes. Let's make it spicy.
Shit,
you've now gotten remarried to a woman.
Man,
your wife, y'all come back. She come back in the picture. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, baby, where you been? You died. I got the life insurance and everything. Like, you ain't supposed to be here. Why you here? Do people know that you here? You know what I mean? Like,
damn, that's a hard question, because like there is no right answer.
Shit, to my wife, there was one.
Oh no! For you, because this is a hypothetical for me.
Shit.
There are lots of safe answers.
Yo ass,
hey, I don't know who this new bitch is, but she gotta get the fuck out. Oh, she in my goddamn bed too.
Yo, super facts, bro. Shit, actually, like, nah, there's a right answer. Trust me. But yeah, you're kind of in a neutral state because you're not dating anyone, so you don't really have the pressure of actually being in a relationship right now. So,
man,
I'm actually interested in hearing what you would say for that reason, because you're not dating anyone right now.
Man, that's knowing me. I would probably go back to my first wife. Okay. Here's why I say that is because everything in the past, like I don't have any bad relationships. You know what I mean? Like there's very few people that I've broken up and it's like, or we start dating, we start talking, whether it's friendship, relationship, any type of situation where I have a negative association with somebody.
Okay.
So, and like even with my first love, it's like I still have fond memories of what it was. So with somebody who I was married to that I thought died, it's like, oh, should I get a second chance? So it's like I would go back to that because like that was the original one. Because like I'm trying to justify my mind because I feel like part of it is I was trying to get over this pain. So now that, hey,
yeah,
you don't gotta be sad no more.
She back. Yeah,
she right there.
Yeah, but so
and she looks younger by 5 years. That's for the plus.
Because she didn't age, right?
At all.
She didn't age. She didn't age. So what do you tell the person that you've been with, that you've been committed with? Is she's head over heels for you and all this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? She knows about the struggle that you went through, getting over your widowing, and has been there.
Stop making good points, John. Number one.
You
Why you gotta make these good ass points? Because like that's another issue that if you go back, you feel guilty because this other person nursed you back to reality, mended a broken heart. Now I feel guilty for leaving.
Supported you.
Polygamy. Fuck it.
You gonna keep both of them?
Hey, because we're technically all legally married.
Technically, right?
But nah, in all seriousness, I would go back to my first wife. Man, what do you say to the second one? Is like I got back the love of my life. Like, how do you expect me not to go back?
Yeah, the person you expected to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah, because it's like, granted, it's like I have feelings for you. I love you, but if we were both dating, and this is the love of my life, I would have picked her over you.
It's tough. That's tough sauce right there, man. That's tough sauce. Lord forbid y'all have a little bun or something.
Yo, why are you making all these? Why you gotta make this harder? Because like now I gotta stay for the family,
bro. That's how it was presented to me. This is, like I said, this is before I even watched the show. I thought that this woman had moved on, gotten married, and then had another child. And I was just like, or I had moved on, gotten married, and had another child. And I was like, yo, that's tough.
If you bring a child into it, like if you got kids with both, oh shit, I don't know. Oh my god,
Anxiety
I don't know.
Anxiety just building up.
And I'm single than a motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
I feel like, I went back and watched that show you did a couple years ago. So if something happened, you was gonna leave. Wait, that was
all this is documented.
Pineapples.
All this is documented. For sure.
That's crazy though. Like that's
a tough situation. It is. And like I said, I was before I had even watched the show, Ashley had asked me this question. And she had like this look on her face because it wasn't a quick answer, because I thought about everything, dude. I thought about everything.
No, I get that, because I'm like, yo, I was at rock bottom. This chick picked me up.
Dude.
She gave me a reason to keep on going.
Dude. I mean, dude, I'm just thinking about like the emotional roller coaster you go through.
And then more importantly, if I get divorced, she's taking half. I just paid this car off.
You ain't ready to talk about that.
You just paid this car off. Now you gotta give half of it away.
I get half, I gotta sell the car and give her half of it. Half of what the value is. See, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. but I was just like, yo, like you gotta think, dude. Like I just lost because the husband and the son was on the plane. So I'm like, look, I just lost my wife and my daughter. In this example, if I'm talking about me, but for the longest, I'm going to think that they're still out there somewhere. They're still out there somewhere. I'm not giving up. They're out there somewhere. They're out there somewhere. And then when I finally come to the realization that they're not, then I have an entire grieving process that I have to go through. And this is before I even think about dating someone else, let alone getting married to somebody else. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to go through all that emotional roller coaster, like, man, like they're really gone. Like the person that I expected to spend the rest of my life with is now cut short.
Yeah.
And just having to deal with that and finally get to the point to where it's like, I guess I can move on. I mean, I have to try.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you feel guilty for actually accepting. It's like, damn, if I just would have kept on looking.
Bro.
Shit.
Yeah. It's like, ultimately I said, like, ultimately I told her, like, yeah, of course I will be back with y'all, but you have to understand, like, the mind fuck that you can go through. You know what I mean?
It sounds like it's an easy question. Bullshit, it is.
Yeah, you're talking about 5.5 years. You're talking about 5.5 years, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm what, 32? I'm talking about me being 37 now, right?
Yeah.
Our child is now, Alani's 4 this year. You talking about her being 9, or my son, because I have a son with me, I guess. You talking about him being 9 now? Like, bro, what are we talking about? So I understand where she's coming from, because she's like, oh, you should just accept me. But I just tried to just think. I tried to, like, I guess, think about everything in my head and was like, yo,
that's man. It's easy if there are no attachments, but like this going from, it's like, okay, I would expect the other person to say, then you flipped. It's like, okay, you're the person who stayed and you moved on and you got a wife and you got another kid.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
yeah. God. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you do in that situation? Because I can only imagine how homegirl's feeling.
Yeah, like, it's easy to say, oh, why didn't you? It's been 5 years. Oh,
yeah,
I was strong for that first year and a half.
But to him, it's been a 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
So he don't even understand. He's like, whoa, what the fuck going on? You done moved on, got married. I was only on the flight for such and such.
Yeah.
That's tough. Let's switch roles. You come to the crib, you're shorty. You got
nah, this nigga getting fucked up. Oh, real. This is nothing to think about. This nigga getting fucked up. Yo, why the fuck this key ain't?
Change the locks on you, bro.
Hey, babe. Then this motherfucker come open the door in boxes. Oh, we fighting.
Yeah, no shirt on.
No shirt. Oh, we squaring up immediately.
No shirt on, bro.
Man, that's not even the question. Nah, Grant, I understand it's a damn double standard, but fuck it.
Yeah. For real, man.
Yo, I say back so we can get out of debt, and you gonna be this ungrateful?
Man, dog, dude. You know what? Kind of going back to us in the situation of moving on. So what I thought about too was like, what if the new shorty is like, y'all don't argue, you know what I'm saying? She don't cook, she cook. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Complete upgrade. Complete upgrade. Yo, this model is amazing. Had I known that the iPhone 15 was coming out this year.
Fool, dog. Complete upgrade. She don't argue. Your old shorty come in. First thing she complaining about why the trash ain't taken out. Like, God damn, you talking about the trash? What we doing?
Yo, you make the decision real easy, my girl. I'm gonna say, hey Alexa, play Beyonce. To the left, to the left.
Oh man, all jokes, but yeah, man, that's a wild scenario to be in, dude. It's a good show, man. If y'all are into to show, I mean, now it ended after season 3, but it's a good show, dude. It's a good show. It's a really good show. I don't want to give up too many scenarios, but there's another one where homegirl came back and her fiance was married to her best friend. You know what I mean?
Let's say that one.
You gonna say that one?
Yeah. Because that's funny. Yo, what would you do if you came back?
Oh my goodness!
Like, we supposed to be boys. You
That's
You
some
married my
wild
girl?
shit. Yeah, that's some wild shit, man. Sha'Carri, dude. Sha'Carri Richardson, dog.
I don't know how to feel about this one.
It's tough. That's tough. That is so tough, bro. So everybody knows who Sha'Carri Richardson is. I mean, if you're into sports at all and you stay in the United States, you definitely know who this young lady is. You know, Texas raised track star. I think she's the fastest. She has the fastest time
Yeah.
in the United States for women.
That was a mean point down on that run.
Yeah, it was. It was. Like she's I'm not gonna lie, dude. She won me over. Like
Yeah.
I love everything about her, dude. Like everything, dude. She's her true, authentic self. She don't give a
100%.
fuck about what nobody says about nothing. And she is a beast at what she does. Like this girl, to me, this girl is dope as hell. Dope as hell.
Yo,
Hair
and here's the
fire,
thing,
long
because
nails,
normally
doing
smoking
her
slows
thing.
you down,
Bro.
and she's the fastest with
Fastest.
something that's slowing you down.
Fastest.
I'm
Fastest,
giving
dude.
you a handicap.
Fastest, dude. Fastest. So yeah, man. So she of course, I mean, we can sum it up, but everybody kind of really knows what's going on. So Sha'Carri Richardson, she had won her bid to get into the Tokyo Olympics for the 100 meter, which is her race.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, won everybody over. This is 2 weeks ago. Won everybody over. Had Michelle Obama tweeting her and all this stuff. And while she was in Oregon, she had some weed. Weed is legal in Oregon, and they drug tested her, and they found THC in her system, and she was on a 30-day probation or 30-day suspension
Mm-hmm.
from the Olympics. I think that suspension. Well, the suspension was going to go into the Olympics for that meet, and so she's going to miss it due to the suspension. But I think even the race that qualified her no longer counted, and so she ended up, you know, she's going to miss, of course, the Olympics and all that stuff. And she had an opportunity to run the 4x4, the women's 4x4, but she wasn't selected, so she's going to miss Tokyo altogether. Which it sucks, dude. It sucks.
And she's young as hell too. I think she just 23.
I'm gonna say she's even maybe 21. She's in there early 20s. So yeah, she gets suspended from the Olympics. A lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people are like, "What, you knew better?" But so, what are your thoughts?
I understand both arguments. So I get the crowd that's like, well, you knew this was this would get you disqualified, but at the same time, where she was at, it was legal.
Mm-hmm.
And you have basketball players who do it all the time. And are we really screening for them whenever they go to the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Or if they do, it's like they know they're going in time where they can get clean to pass a test. But with the reasoning behind it, you know, she just had a loss in her family, so she was trying to escape that. So if she was drinking something that's still bad for you, that's still legal, that goes without punishment and nobody cares about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then again, like smoking slows you down like that. Like, to me, that's what's crazy about it. Like, what she's doing doesn't give her a advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I could get if weed or marijuana made you faster, but it doesn't.
Right.
So why is this the thing that is stopping you? Mm-hmm. When you got people in sports, Barry Bonds, who was under investigation for half his career, mm-hmm. Bill's never proven. So it's like, or he kept on getting passes on it. So I don't think that she should be stripped from the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
no, I understand that it's a rule in place. Yes, it was broken, but what advantage does this give? And also, if this was drinking and she was drinking to cope, or she was doing stupid shit to cope with it, that wouldn't have been looked at, or
Right.
that wouldn't have stopped her. So
Right. Yeah, man, I agree with what you're saying, man. I think my thing is, I think the rule itself needs to be changed. 100%, 1000%. It's not, because we could say the same thing about, why people still going to jail for having weed on them.
yeah,
The rule needs to be changed, which it does. But, and the thing is, I'm typically the one that's like, oh, well, it's just weed, right? Like, it's just this, it's just that. But, the rules are the rules. So I'm just like, she should have known better. And she did know better because she said she knew better. She said she knew what she was doing. She said she did it anyway. And she said she knew what the consequences were for doing it. I like what she said about, what, you can't. She's real human, bro. And that's the thing. It's like she's accepting that she had did this thing and this is the result of that. And she's like, look, like my mother passed and this was a way for me to cope. You know what I mean? And everybody's dealing with issues. Everybody's dealing with something, and everybody has a coping mechanism, regardless of what it is. And so I feel her on that. And I'm with her 1,000%. I'm still behind her 1,000%. And I think, when the Summer Olympics come in the next 4 years, I still think she's going to kill it. If she stays fit and she stays doing her thing and she stays focused. But it's like, man.
Yeah, she definitely, she was literally going to be the next Usain Bolt.
Dude, it was gonna be such a good race because there's one other girl, I think in Jamaica, that has a faster time than her in the 100 meter. And you talking about being excited for that.
Yeah.
But it's it is what it is. I mean, it's the rules. It's what it is. She broke them. I know she's devastated. You know what I mean? And I want to feel that maybe she's handling it well, as well as you can. I mean, that's a lot to come at you, right? Like for your mom to pass away. And then, you get into the Olympics. Of course you're thinking about, your mom. I would assume she is, you know what I'm saying? That, her mom is, watching for her, watching over her and all that stuff. After she made the time, she ran up there and just fell into her grandmother's arms and, you just think that this is a positive thing that comes at a potentially dark time for her, losing her biological mother, and then to have this moment stripped away from you, it can be pretty challenging to kind of go through. So I hope that she has people in her ear. I hope that she has people supporting her. Well, of course she does. That's not even a question. But I hope that she has people who are close to her that are really like, taking her through this time, because that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Like, this is something that she's literally trained her whole life for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this isn't this, I decided to run track and field and I'm just good at it.
Yeah.
Like, this is a lifelong passion. So
yes.
Like you said, I definitely agree that she'll be back, and I think she'll be faster. In the next 4 years. But it's just like time, like you can't get time back.
Right.
Yeah, you can try again, but you just can't get that time back.
Yeah, that's true. And you made a good point. I mean, the Olympics for track and field, the Olympics is it. Like you go there to really prove yourself. Like that's what it is. I mean, you play basketball in college. Your goal is to go to the NBA or the NFL if you play NCAA football. They have these certain organizations that you can be in that have professional talent. The Olympics is the top level. Like that's where you go to you know, do your thing if you're in track and field. Like they have world tournaments and stuff, but the Olympics is it. You know, you get to represent your company. So I mean your country. So man, yeah, that's tough. But like you said, I mean, 4 years is a long time, but she can do it. I think she do it.
You going to jump on that plane?
Yeah,
Olympics. She there?
I'm super confident that she'll be able to do it. I mean, people go to 2 and 3 Olympics, still killing it. You know, that's 12 years right there where they just go back and just kill it. So hopefully she'll be back. I'm interested to know what was the reason that she wasn't selected for the 4x4 women's relay.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's what everyone was hoping for. Everyone was like, well, she can still get into the Olympics because she can still run the women's relays, the 4x100, and she'll be good. We'll still be able to see her. But for her to be the fastest woman in the U.S. and not be selected for that, it's like how not? You know what I mean?
Politics.
That's what, and you know what? And I'm glad you mentioned that because it's like that's a thing where it's like, there's always conspiracy theory, right? Like there's always that, well, they was after her. They was after her because, she's I guess, quote unquote, loud. She has the colorful hair. She has the long nails. She's very confident in her approach. And it's not the quote unquote representation of maybe what the United States wants to have representing their country. Like there's always that conspiracy. Yeah. And you try not to lean into that. That's why people are leaning into, well, she did weed. The law, I mean, the rules say that the USDA said, well, the United States Olympic Association or whatever it is, or the Olympics rather said you can't do that. She's out, 30-day suspension. Cool.
And we can take, because like if I go to work and I know I can't be drunk on the job and I come to work drunk, no matter what the reason is, I know I'm gonna get fired. Mm-hmm. If there's a rule that's like we do random drug tests, and for whatever reason, today's is my day that I get selected, we know that we get the rules make sense,
right?
But if you take the rules out of it and I still get fired, it's like, wait,
exactly. Like my suspension was 30 days. Okay, you disqualify my meet that I did in Oregon, and I think I want to say I could be wrong, but you disqualify the meet that gets me into the 100 meter. Cool. 30 days. The relay should still be on the table.
I wonder if it's because she didn't qualify for the 4x4 is why she was unable to be selected.
Maybe.
But if I qualify for the 100, I got this FOMO in me. You don't even got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Because if she would have ran for the 100, would she have done both? I'm wondering. Is my question.
Right. But I want to. Well, that's a good carrot. That's a good question. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it sucks, dude. And so you don't want to think that they were after her, but like I said, I don't know to the extent as to why she didn't qualify, because that was breaking news as we were recording our show. So I mean, as we were hopping on the show. So maybe there's a reason, but if there's not, it you would hate to think that
another factor.
People are after her like that. But I mean, I've been thinking about it, like, what? I've been really thinking about this, dude. More often in recent time than in the past. But it's like, dude, what can Black women do? And they're just able to do it. Like, you ain't got people talking like, oh, you can't do this. You can't have your hair like this. You can't have your nails like this. You can't talk like this. You can't talk like that. And it's always directed towards women of color. And it's like they want them to be at a certain, I don't know, level of representation, I guess. And this is outside races. They're like, okay, look, we want you to be and look and dress and have this. You need to look like this. And it's like, why? Why can't Black women just do what they want to do? You know what I mean? Like, why is it always something? Because even when we're talking about Sha'Carri Richardson, when she got her time, that qualified her in the 100 meter for the Tokyo Olympics, dude, people immediately start bashing her. Like a lot of people were praising her, but of course you got people in there like, why is her hair look like this? Why is her nails like this? Why is she go in front of the camera and talk like this? Why the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She is who she is. And I think it sucks that Black women, and I don't know if any other women have to deal with this, but I'm talking about, Black women, because these are women. Why is it that there's such this high standard put on what other people feel like they should do? Why is that?
That's a great question.
You know what I mean?
The only thing I can think of just off the top of my head is like in a corporate environment where if you have somebody who's boisterous, flamboyant colors, all these other things, nails, all this stuff, all these other type of things that are perceived as hood, or you may be a different type of personality, is to look at, is this person going to embarrass me in front of other people? But
if they got their shit together, why does it matter?
But you know what I'm saying? But you should know people. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what hairstyle somebody has, if you've been working with this person for X amount of years, you know who that person is.
Facts.
And if it's just a being seen issue, then let the person do the job, but they don't have to be in front.
Facts. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I hope they weren't targeting this young lady. Because it does suck that she can't be in it. Because I ain't gonna lie, like the Olympics is the only time that I cut for the United States. Like all this other shit that be going on. Like, I don't really fuck with these niggas like that. But talk about the Olympics going against other countries.
Well, shit, we still got Simone Biles in there.
Yeah. No, we got a few. We got Simone Biles. We have a bunch. Yeah. There's a lot of women in women's track. There's another lady that's named I want to say her name is Simone Manuel. I could be wrong. She's a swimmer. But even if we're talking about swimming,
that story, shit pissed me off.
Yeah, they're talking about that women of color can't wear
the swimming caps.
Yeah, swimming caps, for the natural hair, which is ridiculous. Like, why? It goes back to my question. Why, if women, Black women, because that's what I'm talking about right now, if they are in a position where they can excel at what they're doing and be great at what they're doing, why is it this wall that they're presented with? You know what I mean? Maybe this was episode where we could have had Queen
Black
Cole, yeah, or Melissa on. Because I think that would be a great question, or even Drika. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to revisit this conversation and have one of them on, because I'm interested. I'm interested to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because unfortunately, we can't answer it because we don't have to live in that world. We can just speculate, because it used to be a invisible wall, but now they're making it very obvious. Like when I saw the whole swimming caps, I'm like, but that's just basic aerodynamics.
Right. Shit don't make sense.
So now you tell me you don't want me to be great, but
yeah, man, it's wild. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the Olympics. I mean, men's is gonna get the gold in basketball. That's gonna be a thing, and I hope the women show up. What would be dope if there was some type of representation that the U.S. Olympic players could do to show support to Sha'Carri Richardson. Like, anything. I mean, I don't know, like dyeing their hair or anything, something like that. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not saying that they're going to do it, but I think that'd be pretty cool. that'd be pretty cool. At least if track and field did it. So, so we'll see what happens. I saw a question related to the Olympics. If you were, what would be more important to you, winning a championship or winning a medal?
What sport?
What sport
or what event? Yeah,
what event?
because it's like it's weird because like in basketball, right? It's more coveted to win the championship than what it is to win the Olympic gold. Because you look at Melo,
Yeah.
he ain't no champ, and like literally, like that was like yo, he's a Olympic gold medalist. He's a all-star. He's a this. He's that. How many rings he got?
Yeah. I think I won a whole medal for your country.
And that ain't good enough.
But basketball is kind of unfair though, because men like we have the best athletic pool to pull from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of people who are born here. Like not even talking about people who go and represent their own countries, like Luka. We have the best athletic pool to pull from. What you for? Why you What's that about?
So like you could say Kristaps, you know, all these other international players.
Nah, Luka, baby.
You could say Victor Oladipo.
Nah,
all these other great players, and you on this whole Mavericks case.
Yeah, bro. What you talking about? Luka Doncic, bro.
But nah, yeah, that's definitely gonna be some pressure because they're definitely getting a great player. I'm not even gonna front on them. But in sports where there is a championship, in most cases the championship means more. Like I'll say the only exception is soccer, because like soccer is huge internationally. And like the U.S. hasn't really just broken into that market, so it's not as big here. But like I'll say, soccer, the medal is more important. Basketball is going to be the championship. Boxing, I don't know, because like Floyd was a champ and a medalist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was. That's actually a good point that you make.
So I think it really depends on the sport.
Dude, do you think that, because you said soccer, do you think that the U.S. won't branch into soccer because they don't think they would be able to compete well in it?
I can see that.
Because soccer is a world sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tennis is a world sport. I mean, there's a lot of world sports, but soccer, like, there are some countries out here that they hold it down. And mind you, the U.S. women's team, I'm not gonna say the guys team. I think the guys team, I don't think that they're good, but the U.S. women's team is actually pretty good. But is it that whole, you know, they don't think that they'll be able to compete well in it? I'm curious.
I can see it's like, how do you, it's like soccer in most other countries is how basketball is here. People grow up with their life's ambition to play for whoever their favorite team is. And like London, for example, you have Manchester and you have another team there. So it's like it's not just the country team. It's not just the country. I mean, there's many teams in the city.
Right.
So it's like they have the same thing going on that we have in basketball. Like we have all these amazing talent, but you got like Brazil, huge country, all these seasons in it, and we got the best Brazilian players, period.
Yeah.
Or you have these Brazilian players going to other countries and that come back to play for Brazil. So it's like soccer would have to be a huge importance placed on soccer,
right?
Financially, for people to want to do it,
right? Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think going back to our original question, championship or medal, I think it depends on where I stay. If I stay anywhere else besides the United States, I would want to win a medal.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? I think I would want to win a medal over a championship. because I think there's just more importance outside of the United States. And I could be wrong, but I just think there's more importance winning something for your country versus winning something for your city.
And I feel like we as Americans are very arrogant with that because we expect to win it, to go medal and everything.
Which is
like,
wild.
Yeah, because like we like, for example, you look at basketball, it's like we stopped sending college players because like we're not sending you guys over there to lose.
Yeah.
Let's send these boys in the real cream of the crop so we can win.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
So it's like we're the only ones arrogant enough to think that we're supposed to win.
At least win the most medals. Maybe not every gold medal, but we're supposed to have the highest
win ratio.
Yeah. But I feel like some countries, they know they'll.
What are they like? Interesting. Please tell me more. All right, let's see if we can get Abe back in here again. This man Browser is killing me. Hilarious.
Gosh. If it's not one thing or another, this browser has crashed on me twice. My phone's not even hot. I don't think it is. No, so it's some countries that they know, like, hey, look, ping pong is our shit. We're going to get a medal for ping pong. And then you got some countries that are like, look, if we get bronze, we're excited as hell because we even medaled. You know what I mean? But I think you got a few countries that are at the top. You got US, of course. You got China. I think even Russia, maybe, that they just think that, look, it's a gold and medal count race. It's not about, look, I just want, if I get a medal, it's about, look, we need to have the most. So yeah, dude, but I don't know, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. Are you a big Olympics watcher? Do you do Olympics?
A little bit. Like I do the gymnastic, the Winter Olympics. I do like that more. Ice skating, the X Games. I do like the Olympic basketball, but like this Olympics as like, do I just stop everything for it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I watched it in pieces.
I feel you. This is gonna be the first time where I'm gonna be working from home, and I'm not gonna lie. Olympics might be on all day, dog. And I'm not even a big Olympic watcher like that, but I'm gonna be at the crib, dude, and that shit might be on, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the Olympics this year. I really am. At least some of it. I'm not gonna watch, a lot of it and all of it, but I'm excited. Not as excited now that Sha'Carri's not in it, but I'm still kind of excited. Because the Olympics is that one thing where it's like, bro, you get the best of you get the best people in your country in what they do athletically. Yeah. And they go against the rest of the world, dog. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for basketball, even though I think basketball is gonna be a wash. I'm excited for track and field. I'm excited for swimming and gymnastics. I think those are gonna be the ones that I probably watch.
Got it.
So man, so we got anything else, dude?
We can.
What you
like? It's not gonna take long.
What you got, Cosby?
Man, the guy just got out of prison real quick. So it's here's the thing about Cosby, because as most people know, he did just get let out of prison.
Yes,
we know he's guilty.
Yes,
there is a admission of guilt, but the dirt going on as far as with the legal proceeding is a little crazy.
What do you mean? Break it down.
So there was a original civil case that there was a part of, that there was no type of evidence. There was no way to prove what was being alleged happened. So the previous DA from Pennsylvania made deals like, hey, if you come testify, we won't charge you criminally, and we won't charge you moving forward. This is just for this one case. We're going to give you immunity moving forward. He takes the deal, And he testifies, yeah, I did it. Percocets, everything. Molly's, pudding pops, everything. So I'm like,
This is not funny. This is not funny. This is not funny.
I'm not laughing. So this guy, oh man. So
this nigga said, no, you knew what you was doing. This nigga said,
so I was gonna keep on going past it.
It's the liquor. Okay, go ahead. This nigga said, Percocet, Molly's, pudding pops. Look, it was especially the pudding pops, my nigga. That shit was definitely me. There ain't gonna be nobody else, nigga. I'm just pudding pops in this motherfucker. They call me Mr. Pudding Pop, guy.
Oh shit! What about that Lace pudding pops? We got chocolate, vanilla. What flavor you want,
bro? If niggas was out here spiking pudding pops, dog, I'm not finna fuck with Bill Cosby, bro.
Yo. Oh my god!
All right, go ahead, dog. Spiked pudding pops. Spiked pudding pops is wild, bro. Those are, bro.
Oh my god.
That's a wild word combination, my nigga.
That's hilarious. But
all right, go ahead.
Yeah. So case went through. Civil case was over with. He waived his 50-minute right, saying, "I'll plead the fifth." So the new DA comes in. They said, "Nah, fuck that deal. Let's go and throw this nigga behind. Let's go ahead and kill this nigga for real. Let's go and put him in jail." So because of that, the Supreme Court came in and said that the previous DA made a deal to give him immunity. You can't take it away because you don't like the deal. Because the deal read that he's given immunity from this DA and any future DAs. So because of that, that's why they have to let him go.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously. So the second DA. So who messed up? The first DA or the second one?
Both. Well, so here's the thing. With the first DA, there wasn't enough evidence for them to charge him for the criminal case. So I can see why he's like, okay, well, let's get him on the record saying he did it. That way, publicly, he can't do nothing because everybody's gonna say, he's just a piece of shit. So, Me Too, cancel culture. Bill Cosby was already out. He was already out of here. He's just sitting on money at this point.
Right.
And he's just, riding out his time until it's time for him to check out.
Yeah.
So then the other DA comes in and is like, well, we got this confession. Let's go ahead and put him in jail. So by him doing that, now the outrage for the victims really goes to him because he's the one who's now responsible for him being able to walk free, even though technically he had immunity either way. But it's when the system can be used against you, regardless of what previous agreement you had. Like that's like, imagine if Trump pardoned somebody, and then the
Tiger
government
King.
say pardon Tiger King, yeah, and they say, you know what, fuck it, we we want him this bad, fuck that pardon.
Right.
People would be upset, regardless of what Tiger King did.
Yeah.
Donald Trump pardoned him, so we're good. So you can't go back and say, you know what?
Right.
I know the president said that we forgive you, but fuck that. Bring that ass here, boy.
I wonder what made the second DA do that. Like, this nigga ain't got enough. We need to go after him. Like, did he not understand what was at stake, or did he not read the stipulations of the law from 2? Because I'm assuming, I think the first one was from 2005, right? Yeah, and so he doubles back and is like, nah, he needs more.
I mean, I hate to say this, but because public opinion is so anti-Bill Cosby, he may have been like, who's gonna fight for him? Who's actually gonna let this old guy out? Who's spiking pudding pops?
Right.
Now he's getting served pudding pops in jail. That's a just dessert, nigga.
Yes. Damn. And so now he's out. He's officially out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows that he did it except Mrs. Bill Cosby from the Cosby Show. Well, I mean, I don't know what the relationship is, but she's before this young man, well, old man, because he's old now. But she's like, hey, look, we knew this nigga didn't do it, or whatever she's saying. She's excited for him to not be in jail. That's just crazy. That's the whole thing is just crazy to me because I feel like it just came out of thin air. Like I don't know if the media's been following Bill Cosby or how long it's just been going on, but like
but who's really been checking for Bill Cosby?
Nobody. It was like, okay, this nigga's locked up. All right, life moves on, and then I got a random notification that this nigga was out. I was like, he's out. That's interesting.
You like how? Why?
How? Exactly. How and why? Man, that's money, dude. That's what money does.
Yeah.
Because if he had the money, he had the money. You know, when you have the money to fight for something like this for so long, you know, I guess apparently it gives in, and you got little laws here and there that you can use to your advantage, which is crazy to me, dude.
Man, what's crazy is people aren't celebrating like they did with OJ.
Nah, because people know that he did it.
Yeah, I mean, we know OJ did it.
Yeah, allegedly. Yes, but we know what's allegedly, right? Yeah. Allegedly. But the thing, so what's different about this is like we know OJ did it, but OJ didn't confess to doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Bill was like, "Hey, yo, yeah, dog, I was out here wilding. Yeah. Whatever time for that was, I was out there wilding." So
this man was making Steph Curry shots out there.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop for this time.
Where's Rez? I can't do this. I can't just do this with you. I can't just do you and your dark humor. But yeah, we don't have a confession from OJ that he did it. Bill Cosby, on the other hand, like you said, this is kind of what got him immunity, is him admitting to it to some certain degree. Because he was like, all right, well, yeah, he did it. Women came out, this nigga's locked up, and then now he's out. And so it's like, we know that you did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, that's wild. I wonder what happens to him now. Like what happens next for him, because he can't go back to jail.
Yeah, no, he can't.
So he's gonna just live his life, right?
I mean, he's 82. Yeah. It's not like he got too much longer.
He might.
I mean, he may got maybe a decade, maybe two if he's lucky.
Do people okay? Now, okay, that's actually okay. So that's a good point. Do people, when he passes, will we celebrate him because of what he did with the Bill Cosby Show, or will this allegations, spike pudding pops, will this kind of overshadow everything he did for Black TV with having the Bill Cosby Show or the Cosby Show?
This is where I struggle with, right? Because like R. Kelly, fire music, shit person. Bill Cosby, shit person, but did good things. So it's like, can we separate the good from the bad behavior? So like, I'll give an example. So like, if Martin Luther King, we found out he did some foul shit. Mm-hmm. Do we still not give him credit for the civil rights movement? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, right. Yes, he's a bad person. I don't celebrate what R. Kelly, I don't celebrate what Bill Cosby did, but you can't not look back and say they did have good aspects of their career. Mm-hmm. Because from a career standpoint, absolutely. From what he did for Black people with Bill Cosby, with the Cosby Show, the way black people have been betrayed, how that's never been done prior to him.
Right.
We can't say that he wasn't a part of that. He wasn't the reason that happened. Now, what he did outside of that, from it's crazy. The message, he didn't like Eddie Murphy saying nigga and doing some stuff that Eddie did, and he wanted everything to be black excellence, but you're living a different lifestyle behind closed doors.
Right.
So I see the hypocrisy, but I can't take away what you did.
That's a good point. I wonder how it's going to be. I wonder what it's going to be if he passes. Well, when he passes, because this nigga's going to pass. Like, he's going to die. That's a good point. I mean, how much do you lean on someone's faults? And before I said it, I'm definitely against everything that he did.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm not leaning either way. I'm just kind of posing the question. How much do you lean on someone's faults and double down on what they did bad, even though they did good too? And I don't know, dude. I think I don't know. I think I'm scared to say what I think. I'm not scared to say what I think. So I think it depends. I think it depends. I think it depends on what it is and what the perspective of the person is who's viewing it. So, okay, like for example, like we know not R. Kelly. We know Bill Cosby did some bad shit. He did. We don't know how much he did because what someone does. The thing is what someone does is only what someone does and when somebody does something bad and that piece is exposed, I feel like we never know the full picture of that thing.
Yeah, we definitely don't ask for nuance about it.
Right, exactly. And so do you take that one thing and, like I said, do you shallow it over somebody's entire career? And I honestly think that it depends on what it is. Because if you live your whole life, giving your life, doing great things, being a great person, and then all of a sudden you flip out when you're 50 and kill somebody, that one thing, regardless of what you did, that one thing is going to be the thing that people remember you for. You know what I mean? And so I think that even when we're kind of bringing it back in and talking about Bill Cosby, I think that honestly, I think that for certain people, him doing what he did by drugging these women, it's going to be an issue. But I think for a lot of people are going to remember him by his impact on what he did in black entertainment. Kind of like what we were saying about, or what not we, but what you were saying about R. Kelly. Like, you have people that are like, you R. Kelly, do all this shit, but then you still have people now, even though he's alive, you gotta look, R. Kelly the shit. This nigga music is tight, like Trapped in a Closet, all 50 of them motherfuckers, that shit's lit. Like,
they were playing R. Kelly at that outside event that we were just at.
Yeah, for the baby shower.
Yeah.
I mean, not for the baby shower, for the baby's birthday party. Yeah,
it was like they sent them for a wedding. I heard, I was like, wait, all right, whoa,
yes,
like, wait, what's this?
Right, because for some people, and here's the thing about it. For some people, if it doesn't directly affect them, regardless of whether it's good or bad, if it doesn't directly affect them, if it doesn't directly affect them, then they don't see any reason to be mad or think ill thoughts of this person, regardless of what it is. Regardless of what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what I'll also add to that, age. like a lot of
Age.
younger people, a lot of younger people aren't gonna like have sympathy for Bill Cosby because they didn't grow up understanding the type of impact that Bill Cosby had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now versus somebody in the previous generation, somebody 40 plus who grew up watching the Cosby Show, or people in that time frame, they're like, yeah, Bill foul, but this is the first time I ever saw a black family and nobody had to coon it up.
Right.
And you know, saying same thing with R. Kelly, because we had D Woods. He's like, I never grew up listening to R. Kelly.
True. That's true.
So for him, it's like, yo, R. Kelly did this, I'm canceling him completely. Versus you got somebody who's a little older, it's like, I mean, yeah, well, R. Kelly did, but when Space Jam came out,
yeah, I Believe I Can Fly.
You know what I mean? Yo, man, people playing that at church.
Right. Yeah.
So now you have to separate a spiritual experience with what somebody did. And even, you know, especially in the black community, you have it's preached, don't look at the pastor, look at the message. Don't look at the person giving the message, actually see what the message is. So we're already, I guess, programmed to overlook something because you already have the understanding that your pastor's not going to be perfect.
Right. Wow, man. You know what? Damn, you said that. You made a good point, because I think even with the cancel culture, I think it's younger people. I think it's younger people that are leading that movement, because, you know, time has changed. You know, society has changed. You know, people are more, you know, they're pushing back more on, you know, situations where it's like, no, you did this, you did that. Like, no, we got to get you the fuck up out of here. Where you're talking about older people, they may not necessarily do that. Man, that's a good point, dude. That's a good point. That's a good point. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, a lot of people didn't grow up watching Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of young people, not like a lot of young people. A lot of young people didn't grow up watching Bill Cosby, because, you know, when we came up,
it was Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters.
It was all that.
Different World. I mean, you know, it was, you know, Living Single. You know what I mean? It was a lot of stuff. So, you know, Martin, Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? So there were a lot of, you know, variety of shows that we were more accustomed to. But when you're kind of leading the charge and you're you know, in the 60s or 70s or 80s, and you're looking for representation,
and there is none,
and then there finally is something, you kind of tend to support that representation. I think you kind of tend to support that representation a little more, versus, you know, if you're young and you're like, oh no, we need to get this nigga the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, because I did that. This thing never did shit for me.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, why we need to keep him here? He ain't done shit.
Yeah. That's a sad way of thinking, but I think it's a realistic way of thinking too, though. So, God be with everybody.
I'm gonna get some Fox into Jello. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think that's going to die off. It's a lot of shit going on right now. You know, prayers up to the people who they're still trying to find in the rubble of the apartment that you know, collapsed in Miami. You know, prayers to the people who are in Florida about to deal with the hurricane. You know, there's a lot of shit going on right now, dude. It is. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know, prayers that, you know, Joe Biden cancels student loan debt. Prayers that we get another stimulus check. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
You know, it's just yeah, man. So, but no, seriously. You know, that building crashing in Miami was wild. Yeah. And so, you know, you can only pray, but, you know, the longer time passes, you know, the higher the death count goes, and I just, that's one of those things where it's like, nigga, all you was doing was in your house.
Yeah, mind your own business.
Yeah, bro. Nothing. You're not doing anything. Watching the game. And now you're in a bad situation. So, man, we got anything else?
Nah, I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing else.
All right, man. We'll get the hell up out of here. I hate ending on a sad note. I'm mad I even threw that out there like that. My fault.
I'm gonna go and DoorDash you some pudding. You'll be all right.
Don't send that shit over here, boy. Hey, don't send that shit over here. Man, you know what? I was just thinking about the other day when we went at the house, but you would buy here and you rolled by Buc-ee's and dropped us off some sandwiches, and I saw you on the ring camera. I was like, what is this nigga Rock doing here? You trying to break into my shit. I ain't even home. Nah, I appreciate
I forgot you at this, like, man. I hope you don't get that ring set up.
Man, show, dude. We saw you pull up. You showed the camera, the bag the camera and put it down. He was like, huh? We showed the
Buc-ee's
appreciate
Ferry.
that, man. Buc-ee's Ferry, yeah. Buc-ee's barbecue sandwich ferry. You know what I mean? Nah, that was cool though. That was cool. We appreciate that. Yeah, let's get up out of here, dude. Let's get up out of here, man. Check out our old episodes. It would be cool if we could get together. I mean, we will be able to get together at least for one episode. Just to kind of be back a little bit. You know what I mean? A lot of people we got stuff going on. So Rudy got the twins. You know, you're in school. So I mean, but I think getting together at least for 1 or 2 episodes, I think would be cool. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can make that shake soon. Check out our older stuff. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can.
We got it. We got it. We got this. You ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it.
Every time we kind of slip up on the consistency, I think about Quay and I think about Akikio because these niggas are always hitting me up like, bro, where's the episode at? So, and I know Akikio be waiting because as soon as that mug drop on YouTube, he's commenting on it. So yeah. So we're gonna do better. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. Like I said, Reza will be back next week, and we're gonna get it crack-a-lacking. Because I definitely want to hear what he's gonna do when he comes back, or if Erica comes back, and it's a perfect situation for him because he has twins.
Yeah.
So what if he has, Emery?
Yeah.
Right.
Emery, Erica out 5 years later.
Yeah. Like what's that like? Roman is
gone on 7.
Right.
Talking, and then you got Tyler coming back, and you married to somebody else.
Exactly. What's that like? This whole woman that accepted you and your son
and
or your daughter.
Yo, we'll make it spicy. It's like, and you got another daughter that you name Emery.
He wouldn't do that.
I know. I'm just saying. But I want it to be disgusting. I want it to be.
That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be. And you found a woman that was named Erica, and y'all had a kid, and y'all named the kid Emery. What would you do, bro? That's super nasty. That ain't no way he would do that shit. Ooh, man, but I think I want to hear his thoughts on that for sure. Yeah, so let's get the hell up out of here, man. We out of here. Y'all have a good night. This is King A signing off.
J-Rock.
Speak between lines. We are out of here.
1.
Ooh.